I forgot to send out a notice today. We'll see if anyone's paying attention. We'll see if anyone remembered. It's Wednesday Facebook Live. Let's see. I like the empty chair.
It's waiting for the teacher.
It's waiting for the teacher. Helena, you are the first arriver. Welcome. We've got 5. Hello, Miss Marcia. Hi, Jill. This is my favorite part. It's the romper room. Hello, Barb Anthony. Hi, Tanya House, Arizona. Hi, Tammy. Do you want to romper room with me, Pam? It's pretty fun. Hello, Maria. Let us know you're here. It makes us so happy when we see you say hello to us. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Lib. Hi, Beverly. It's so fun. See everybody saying hi. Here they come.
Are you waving, Pam? I can't see you yet.
Hi, Kay. Hi, Patty. Yay! Wednesday Facebook Live. Yay! All right. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's turn this around for a second.
I thought you were gonna.
I am. Oh, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay, I get to be the introducer. So the introducer gets to show the quilt of the day. Actually, I'm doing it all backwards. I don't know how to do myself. I'm using this handler thing, and it's pretty funny. Here, I'll stand this way. There we go. There I am. Hello, everyone. Anyway, this is the flower garden quilt, and we have a gift box of it. Here we are. Come on over. Come on over. Katie's coming in. She's coming in. She's coming in. Wait, you could almost get her. There she is. She's in shorts today. She doesn't want to be seen.
Yes, this is my back office day.
Yeah, so we actually got this quilt quilted finally, and the binding is up. Thank you, Jill. It's beautiful. So anyway, this is the featured fabric of the day. It's garden, and we have a few of the kits left. They are $139. Is that what it says? Yes. And it's 74 inches square. And then there's also layer cakes and some other things. Layer cakes, jelly rolls. I also want to show you a little quilt sample that I made. Every once in a while I make something too. Do you like how I'm just showing you the windows? Isn't that really, I'm not filming very well today. Okay, let me turn it around so I can actually, here we go. There we are, da 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 da. There is a little table runner. There we go. There's a little table runner that uses the same fabric. So that has nothing to do with what Pam is teaching today, but I just thought I'd entertain you guys for a minute while we gather people around.
So we on?
Yeah, so we now have 42 attendees.
Oh,
That's very good. There we go.
So today we are going to do an apron. And I decided, since I'm going into stores and I'm working here and all of that, all kinds of stuff, and we're trying to keep track of our own things. So I made an apron out of Kimberbell towels, and I can put my gloves in a pocket, and I can put my little sanitizer in there. And oh look, I made a mask that matches it. So anyways, we're going to make an apron. So you can make your apron sewing themed. You can just make a plain. We're going to make a plain one today. So if you look at this one, and I'll take it off, maybe you can do a closer up view. These were just some embroidery designs that are on a lunchbox quilt mug rug. Instead of doing the mug rugs, I went ahead and just put those on the pocket. If you've taken my classes, the Hoop Sisters classes, those were all last year and they were projects.
These are so fun.
There is one for barbecue, so you could make a barbecue apron. It doesn't have to be a COVID-19 apron to carry your supplies. And there was also a back to school one with there, so there were patterns there, because people always say, where do you get your designs? These are a Hoop Sisters design with the exception of the sewing. And then, you know, there's the little makeup one that's really cute.
That'd make a great apron.
Yeah, so if you have an embroidery machine, there's all kinds of things on your embroidery machines, but if you're looking for themed projects, a lot of you already have themed embroideries. So anyways, we are going to take a pack of Kimberbell aprons. And so anyways, as a back, can I have Lisa's apron? Yeah. As a little back history, Lisa and I did it was an Anita Good Design boot camp, and we actually did 3 different kinds of embroidery and made it into an apron. And so Lisa's been wearing this here to carry all of her stuff in, and I'm like, why not just use these towels to make some kind of an apron? So the
They want to know if that means they could have a COVID-19 apron when classes resume. So everyone can bring in their COVID-19 apron.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there's some really cute COVID-19 little emojis and things on the internet. But anyways, these towels, you need a pack of towels. That way you don't have to worry about fabric. You just call, you get a pack of towels, and you're ready to go. One pack of towels will make an apron, the tie, and a matching mask if you want to be coordinated.
And we know Pam is always coordinated.
Yeah. So anyways, these come in, there is the red and the yellow, and there are two shades of gray. This one is called steel gray, and this one is more taupey. It's just called gray. And we have navy, and then there's also the teal, but I can tell you the teal is on back order. We do have all the other ones in. This one will be in soon, but just think of the beautiful aprons you can make. And I'm going to show you, it's real easy, and you can do it in less than a half hour. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to take my towel, and I'm going to put the striped towel. So you've got to decide which you want as the base and what you want as the pocket. So for my base towel, I'm going to make this be the base, and you can see it's finished on all four sides. And what I'm trying to do is sew the least amount of sides that I can while still making my stitches match. So what I'm going to do is I need to cut my towel 15 inches long. So it's going to be 15 inches by, I don't want to say the width of the towel because it's really the length of the towel. So I'm going to cut this 15 inches wide, and since I have a short mat, I'm just going to fold my towel in half like this. I'm going to lay it on my cutting mat with one edge at the 0, got it folded in half, and I'm going to go to my 15-inch mark, and I am going to cut a 15-inch width of fabric.
Do you care that that's not square?
No, because it's squared here.
Okay.
I don't care, because I'm going to square it up here in a minute.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm going to cut one width inches by the width of fabric. And then I'm going to cut a 3-inch piece for part of my tie. And don't worry if you go, the towels are all a little bit different in width. I might have to take a piece of this off, but that's okay. Okay, so here's one length of fabric, okay? This is gonna be my tie, and I'm actually gonna cut off this one edge here, like this. Okay? Now, it's going to be 15 inches in length, and then I want it to be the whole width of the towel. So can you see we've only got one edge that we have to worry about. And this one's a little bit longer, but it's okay. But right now I only have one unfinished edge that I have to worry about. The other ones are done. Thinking that I cut this, I'm lying to you. I thought so. I cut this 17 and a half inches wide. This is way too long.
You want it shorter? We'll trim it.
No, so if you want it, you could have, if you want it wider, you could have it wider, but I'm actually gonna trim this to 17 inches down. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. Half of 17 is 8 and a half.
Ooh, math is involved. Watch out, ladies.
Yeah, well,
math is happening right here.
I don't have a long enough mat, so I'm gonna just do 8 and a half.
That cutter is closed. Don't worry. She has her, it's an ergonomic one that is closed. Don't worry about her rotary cutter.
I always cut it when I lay it down. Okay, so I'm gonna go 8 and a half wide, and I'm saving this piece here because I might use that for my face mask. Okay? We good with that?
We're good with that.
Okay, so.
We do have cows in stock. We have actually, we got all the cows except for the aqua,
Yeah, the aqua
is on back order. So it was red, blue, navy, gray, two different grays, a grayish gray and a steel gray, and then the yellow and the red.
Okay, so I actually want this 21 inches wide.
She keeps changing her dimensions on
I know,
herself. She's
because
making herself.
I've got it written down. I wanted 21 inches wide. I'm sorry, folks. I knew that didn't look
She
right.
will get you written instructions if you.
I've got it written out, and I'm going to send it to you. So we're going to make it.
We'll post a link onto the website to where to get the instructions.
Okay, I'm going to do this. now this is more like it. But if you wanted a wider apron, you could leave the whole length, okay? So this, we're gonna finish 2 edges up, but we're gonna go ahead and cut the apron, the pocket as well. So that is the apron. And now I'm going to take my matching, which is dots, and I am going to cut this 9 inches wide. The other one was 15, so we're gonna cut this one 9 inches wide. And after I cut this 9 inches wide, I'm gonna cut 2 3-inch pieces so that I'll have 3 3-inch for my ties. Okay, so there's that.
So some of you are late to the party. You want to know what we're making. Pam is actually making a pocketed, like a tool belt apron that you can use for when you're coming to class, or for us as shopping hosts, or in your kitchen. Pam, can you just hold up the project so they can see what it is that you're making?
So here is the finished apron with no embroidery. It's got 3 pockets in it.
So great, quick kitchen apron, tool apron, sewing apron.
And this one is my...
Barb Nichols says after being home and gaining the COVID-19, she definitely needs the extra wide. And Julie also wants an extra big apron, not a skinny Pam apron.
You guys are killing me.
Okay, they want to know if you could turn up the volume a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to now trim the edges, the 3-inch edges. Does that make sense? We with that? Where's my other tie? I lost it. This
Is that it right there?
No, that's the whiter one. Maybe I didn't cut it. You guys are getting me all discombobulated. Okay, I need 2 3-inches.
Watch your... We don't usually see Pam get discombobulated. This is my style, Pam.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the edges off of all 3 of these. Okay, so this is my tie. 1, 2, 3. And 3 is about the widest I can make it because I only have so much apron left to work with. Okay? So now I'm gonna go to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew these end to end. And you can see there's 3 different, 2 dots and 1 stripe. The stripe matches the base, this matches the pocket. And so I'm gonna put the stripe in the middle. So I'm gonna come over to my sewing machine. And I'm just going to sew this. You can do it at a 1/4 inch, or you can do it at, just use the edge of your presser foot.
She does create her own language. Yes, she does.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do, I forgot that you were coming over this way. Okay, so I'm gonna sew these here.
Barb Nickel wants to know if you took your meds today, Pam. Now, don't get sassy. Remember, this is strictly for entertainment, and it's much more entertaining if the meds are not taken. Sorry, I'm bouncing this camera all around. I'm laughing. So sorry.
Kathy, you're the one that needs the meds. So, okay, so I'm doing this just as a seam, and I'm gonna press these open. You're making me, okay. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is, and actually I'm gonna have Lisa do it for time's sake, but we are going to press these seams open, and then I'm going to press it in half first. Okay?
Lengthwise.
Lengthwise.
Yep.
So what we wanna do is, we're gonna press the seams open, I'm gonna turn the ends under a 1/4 inch and fold it in half this way. Okay, so while she's ironing that, there you go. Okay. All right. Thanks, Lisa, for ironing. Now, what'd you do with my pockets? And okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take, this is our apron base, and I'm going to turn this under a 1/4 inch and a 1/4 inch and top stitch it. Now, if you have a hard time doing a 1/4 inch, there is this double-sided tape. So you can take the double-sided tape and I can lay it on this edge, and that's a 1/4 inch. So if I do this,
Wow, that was easy.
okay. Lisa, can you give me a press on there real quick?
Yep. And it, is that gonna be enough? 'Cause
That's
it
perfect.
wants to stick.
So then when I pull this off, I can turn it under a 1/4 inch.
Fancy.
And then the next 1/4 inch goes really fast. Okay? So let's have Lisa press this too. Lisa, you're my presser today. Thank you for helping out here.
It's pressing, Lisa. You're pressing.
Press. Don't get my finger. Okay, and then let me do the other side.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the other
That
side.
tape
as
is
well.
awesome.
I love this tape. We sell it, by the way.
Oh, do we? I never know what we have. What's it called? Magic pressing tape?
The label's here somewhere. It's 2-sided tape, and if you just give it a little bit of
Two-sided
heat-
basting tape?
The label's right here somewhere. I'll find it for you.
That's
You
right.
can
Keep ironing,
order-
Lisa. Keep ironing.
You guys. Okay. I want you guys to know I made this whole pattern up, okay? So it's...
Really?
And I'm going to turn this under, and you really don't have to press. Okay?
That tape is awesome for that. Turning that first under. Once you get the first 1/4 inch, it's
Yeah,
so much easier
okay.
to do the
So
second.
now I'm going to go to my sewing machine, and I'm going to put on my narrow edge joining foot, which I love,
We'll come around.
and we're going to top stitch this baby. Okay, and I'm going to top stitch it from this side. And I'm going to move my, I need to see my numbers here. Okay, so I'm just going to stitch down here.
Go, Pam. Go, Pam. Go, Pam. Boy, I'm glad you're doing the sewing instead of me. Oh, Barb's saying she'll press for you if Lisa gets tired of it.
We have a lot of fun.
I'm just slow.
Okay, one side down. Yeah, that tape really
That
it
tape's
makes a
awesome.
hold and it just holds
Yeah,
it.
I'm liking that. And away she goes. She's off.
Okay, so the base of the apron is now finished. That was so easy, wasn't it?
Very.
Okay, so now we are going to take our pocket. Where did my pocket go? Why am I losing everything? Lisa, what
Did you
happened?
get them all cut?
Did you cut it all apart into straps?
My pocket's gone! We'll find it when this is over. Okay, I'm just going to get a different one. I
Where'd it
got
go?
two.
No, 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 no. It's
I don't
here.
know, Kathy. I don't know where it's at.
That's bizarre.
Just let me get it.
She cut them.
Here, I'll use one of mine.
Wait, it has to be here.
Kathy, I don't see it.
This is we're on a search. We're on a bear hunt. We're looking for Pam's pocket. She's cutting another one because she's lost it. Pam has lost her pocket.
It's okay. I'm just going to cut another one because we're not. This is so easy to do if you do it right. Okay, 9 inches.
It is called a narrow edge foot. It has a blade in it, and then you can
17 and
push your needle to the left or to the right, and then you can run the edge, the flange, right along the edge of your folded surface. Sorry, I'm just watching Pam today is very entertaining. Go, Pam.
Okay. Here's our pocket. Just ignore Kathy, okay? And so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to turn this under 2 sides.
There has
too.
been no alcohol involved yet, but there will be after, I promise. They want to know if we're drinking. They want to know what we're drinking.
Well, it is so hot back here. That... Isn't that, Lisa?
Yes, it's hot. I don't even have any sleeves.
Okay. So this one, when we fold it under, we're not going to top stitch it yet because watch what we're going to do. This is pretty slick. I'm going to fold it under. Okay. And again.
They're all laughing. Everyone's
Yes.
They like the bear hunt reference.
You
That
guys-
actually was one of my favorite books for my kids.
Okay.
I love that.
Yeah.
One thing, you guys cannot frustrate me, okay? Because you're gonna watch this.
Yes, Pam does love polka dots. That's why she's wearing them and sewing with them in all colors, in all shapes, and all sizes.
I'm just gonna hold this with these window clips for just a minute. And I'm gonna do the other side.
Oh, look, she's using clips to hold her folded down edge. And now she's using her tape again. Here she goes.
And then do you want me to iron this to the center?
Yes, in just a minute. Yeah, do this for me. Okay, now, here is my apron, and we've got 3 finished sides. This is where the waistband's gonna go. So with my pocket's gonna go here. This is the finished edge is the top edge, okay? But this is how we're gonna do it. Watch how slick this is. I'm going to take a friction pen, and I am going to mark up 3 inches from here. Okay, top, bottom. So my bottom's finished, the top is unfinished. I'm going to mark up 3 inches with a friction pen so it comes out.
Yes, Joanne, they do have the narrow edge foot for the icon. Yes, ma'am. Watch out, Sister Pam might have a ruler.
Okay, now this is what we're gonna do, and I think this is pretty slick. I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm gonna match the unfinished edge with my line.
Very nice.
Okay, do you see how I've done that? And then I'm just kind of guesstimating here, but you could actually measure. And I'm just gonna put a couple pins in here like this.
Pam, Papa Baker says hi.
Okay, and now I'm going to go over and I'm going to sew across here, and I'm going to use the edge of my presser foot because I want about a 3/8 inch seam allowance. So I'm going to come back over here. And I'm going to go to my straight stitch.
Yes, there's also one for the Baby Lock Soprano. That foot's available for all brands. Just about every brand has that. It's a great one.
And so now I'm going to sew here.
I don't know if you guys can see. You can't really see, but she's sewing right along the
I'll
edge.
show you when I get finished. How's that? So I'm sewing along the edge. What is hitting in here? Oh, my tape.
Oh, you found your tape.
I'm focused.
Everyone says they miss laughing with us. They're enjoying your demo.
Okay, now so that this doesn't fray, and some of the towels are heavier than others, I'm gonna go zigzag in this area, just because I can. So I'm just gonna zigzag in here.
Your corners, just your corners?
Nope, I'm just gonna zigzag across the whole thing. It'll just take,
It is a 10 on the Bernina. Yes, it is.
but see how cool this is? Because now I'm only sewing, I have one unfinished edge, and I'm just sewing
Oh, that's
it
the
down.
inside of your pocket too, so you'll have it zigzag. You'll have a finished edge on the
Yes.
inside of your pocket.
Yes, yes.
Nice.
Yes, yes, yes. Now you're getting it. My mother didn't raise any dummies. Okay. So now, I'll show you what it looks like. This is my pocket hanging down. I've got a finished edge on the inside. I'm gonna take my pins out. I'm gonna take my
Sorry.
pins out,
Sorry, I dropped you guys.
and I'm gonna fold this up and press it.
Cool.
Pretty cool? Okay, so can you press this up? Okay, now when I'm doing that, Lisa has very nicely turned this edge under for me. We've folded both sides into the middle, and then we're gonna press it like this. So do you see how it's pressed edge in to finish it, all the long edges into the middle, and then she's gonna go and press it one more time like this. Okay, perfect, good enough. Okay, now I'm gonna take this and I'm going to top stitch around the 3 edges.
So the bottom was 3 inches up from the bottom, and
Correct.
she used a 3 1/8
3/8
or
inch.
3/8 inch seam allowance. So yes, that was what she had the pocket hanging off the apron, stitched it, and now is
Okay, so now
Yep,
I'm
now
going
it's doing the 3 outsides.
Yep, so now I'm going to top stitch the 3 outsides. Pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, so let's go over here. And I'm going to top stitch. So let me move my, okay. So I'm just going to come down here like this.
She's got that narrow edge foot on again.
And I just moved it over to the left. And
That's
I'm going to
awesome.
pivot
It just
at
gives you
the-
such a nice clean edge.
And now is Julie Lockhart watching?
Julie Lockhart is watching.
Okay, because Julie likes my math. So we're going to get the math here in just a minute. Julie, I'm going to make it so easy for you.
Great idea for Christmas gift. Agreed.
Put some Christmas embroidery
Yeah,
on
it'd be
it.
really
Okay.
cute with Christmas embroideries. It'd be a great Christmas apron.
Okay, so now I want to make my pocket divisions, right? Okay, so Julie, this one's for you. When I measure this, this is about 15 plus, okay? So it's 5 plus something. So instead of doing the division, why don't I just come over 5 inches from this side? So I'm going to come 5 inches from here and draw a line with my friction pen.
Oh, you are clever.
Thank you. Okay, and then I'm going to come 5 inches from this side. So now it's okay that the center pocket is a little bigger. Pockets are the same.
And it's centered. So clever.
Okay, so now I'm going to stitch right, instead of moving my needle, I'm going to stitch right down the center. So I'm just going to use my flange this time, and I like to sew from the bottom up so that it presses out wrinkles.
You'll see it come out of the machine. Julie likes it. She's listening and she got it. Well done, Julie. So you see, she's just stitching right on the line.
And then I'm going to come this way. That way, you know, if you sew down towards the closed end, you might get a pinch or a...
Right. A friction pen is one that it erases with heat. And so it's awesome because you can put it, they're all different colors and you can draw with them. They draw really nicely. And then when you don't want it anymore, you just iron it and the lines completely disappear.
So you can see red a little bit right
Right.
now, but I'm going to go over these. Will you press those? Yep. How are we doing with
You'll
that?
see the red line just disappear. Here's the line.
And it's gone.
All gone. Red.
Voila.
Gone.
Gone.
Whee!
Okay. So now we're ready to put, isn't that just so easy so far?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Are you finished?
No.
Lisa!
Okay.
I've got this end done.
Pam's like, are you done yet?
I told her I'm slow.
Pam's taking over.
No.
Pam's taking control.
No, Lisa's enjoying the entertainment. I know how it is, so it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, you might want to move this ruler out of the way. There we go. Oh, it's a two-hand. It's two for the price of one.
Okay.
It's like double knit.
It's good enough.
Okay.
Okay, and now we're going to fold it in half like this, right?
We got it pretty good.
This is impressive. Look at all these
Same
hands.
TV. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're live. No time for messing around.
That's right. Oh,
Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate
sure.
what you did.
Yeah. I tried.
Okay.
You did great. You did great.
Good enough. Okay.
Okay.
So now what we're going to do is,
Okay.
here is the center of my apron, right about here. Okay. And I'm going to find the center of this.
I know exactly what she's doing. That's a great idea.
Center to center.
Center to center. Okay. And you know, you may not want to line the lines up. I'm going to offset them a little bit. One tie is going to be just a tad longer than the other, but that's okay. I don't care. And I'm just going to stick this in here like this. Okay, and I'm going to use these handy wonder clips.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
And
So much easier than penning.
yeah, and then I can just pop these out. Now we're gonna top stitch around all the length of it, okay? And I'll show you what that looks like, but I don't actually have to do it right now. So what I'm going to do is, you can see how this is like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start top stitching at the bottom, because if you do the top and take this clip away, it might pull out. So I'm just going to stick it in here like this and top stitch it. Do you want me to do that, or do you just want me to show it?
It's up to you.
I can top stitch pretty quick. Okay, so let's go back to the sewing machine and we're going to top stitch.
I like the scientific measurements too. They were very, very such.
That's for Julie.
And Bill thinks I'm having too much fun. I think I'm having just enough fun.
Is that Bill Bartolini?
It is Bill
You
Bartolini.
tell him the next one's going to be a full apron for
Yeah, she's going to do a man apron.
Next time.
Yeah, for Juan, actually for anyone. But next week we're going to do a full apron instead of the half apron. But hopefully she won't lose her pieces as she goes along. We all saw her cut the pocket. It is weird that it disappeared.
I don't know.
It's somewhere in this room.
Well, I didn't want to pre-cut stuff just so that I'd have it.
She is the fastest top stitcher in town. She does not dilly-dally.
So you see how I did the bottom first, then the rest is just pretty easy if it's ironed good. No, I'm just kidding, Lisa.
These days.
This is like Insta apron.
That's what I said. It's so easy.
Oh yeah, this would make it
So,
great for
less
a
than
barbecue
30
apron. This would be
minutes.
perfect for a barbecue apron.
Right. So if you want the sewing things, we actually have the sewing patterns here. But see how I'm just going down here all the way? You get the idea.
Yep.
We don't need to finish it.
Yep.
Okay, so when you're all finished, you've got something that's top stitched all the way around, and you're just going to top stitch all the way down and pivot at the edge. If you wanted, you could buy the 2 towels and use 2 different towels and use your own fabric here. I mean, be creative. But this just made it so quick, so easy. And if you like these, this is part of the mug rug pattern, and you actually get the mug rugs in it.
Oh yes, you
If
get
they
the mug
were
rug. So you
going-
could have a matching apron, matching mug rugs, and matching mask.
Exactly.
You could be
Exactly.
really coordinated.
So anyways, and then you have enough left over when you cut it correctly that you'll have enough to make your mask. So,
Very nice.
anyways, so we've got the towels here. You can use any towels, but Kimberbell towels are really a great weight for doing everything.
I think you guys need to show Pam some love. We went to see lots of hearts. Say thank you, Pam.
Anyways,
We learned a lot.
Next week, 4 bells. We'll see ya.
Yes, next week, and you all be good. 4 o'clock, and also next week we are going to open. We are going to open for customers to actually come into the store. We'll be sending out an email. You guys should. Oh, I see lots of love coming. It's all coming. Coming. Keep that love coming.
Turn around.
No, it's all the.
Oh,
it's
got
all
it.
the.
Got it.
But anyway, we will. Here, I'll turn it around. So we'll say, here we go. Next week we will be opening to customers, and we're very excited about that. We're so happy to have you back in the store. We are still going to do it a little cautiously. We don't go loud and crazy, but next Monday. And then we're doing our drive-by Buzz Club scissor pickup for those of you that are still waiting on your scissors from our loyalty program from January. They're here on Saturday. So we will see you all soon. All right, take care. See ya.